Well, it wouldn't be the road to WrestleMania if it wasn't filled with swerves and curves and controversies and conflicts. Well, here is a swerve. Rumors swirling about Rey Mysterio's return, a contract, a WrestleMania match for the 619 Rey Mysterio. Well, Rey Mysterio is now injured. Rey Mysterio injured before he even makes his big WWE return one-on-one match. Now, ladies and gentlemen, with the rumors swirling that Rey Mysterio is on his way back to the WWE, the legendary wrestler is reportedly injured. How injured he is, well, I hope it's not too bad, but it doesn't sound too good. Remember to share, subscribe, smash that bell, and turn on all notifications for this very channel, The Brash and Brazen. According to a report tonight by Dave Meltzer of F4W Online, Mysterio is believed to have torn his left biceps during a tag team match on Friday night in Waterbury, Connecticut for Northeast Wrestling. Meltzer doesn't know the injury's extent other than Mysterio believes he tore the muscle during the match, where he teamed with Flip Gordon against Joey Mercury and Caleb Conley. According to those who saw Mysterio backstage after the bout, there was heavy swelling in his left arm. As the match was going on, Mysterio notified Mercury about the injury. Mercury was ready to call an audible on the finish, but Mysterio immediately set up a double 619 on his opponents before pinning Conley with a splash off the top rope. And what's even more insane about this, it was at an indie event, an event that was, well, not so significant as, say, a WrestleMania or a return to the WWE. Now, we saw Rey Mysterio return at this year's Royal Rumble, but it wasn't a one-on-one match. It wasn't to set up the build to something. It was something that was drastic, something that was significant. Rey Mysterio being injured, this is not what I want to see. This is not what I want to hear. And obviously, this is going to throw a huge detour, a huge monkey wrench in the plans for World Wrestling Entertainment. But besides that, viewers and subscribers, here is what the WWE could do if the injury is that extensive or that, thorough. Kurt Angle's probably going to be returning. Make him the general manager for a little bit. Or have Rey Mysterio compete. Cover him up a little bit. Maybe have him back off a little bit. Have him a little bit protected, so to speak. Have him in a tag team warfare match at WrestleMania. Or have him be in a multi-man tag team match. Whether it's going to be John Cena versus Rey Mysterio or Rey Mysterio versus someone else, have him in a 6-man tag team. There is ways to go around this because if Rey Mysterio can move, if he's still nimble, if Rey Mysterio is still upward, he can still compete in a match, but he would have to be very limited. Now, once again, if the injury is that bad and Mysterio can't compete, there are other things for him to do on the Showcase of Immortals WrestleMania. Now, you got to be wondering and thinking, what's the WWE's process? What is the WWE thinking about all this entire thing? And ladies and gentlemen, when I read this last night, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And I just wanted to make sure there was confirmation about this. And now Dave Meltzer's reporting it. Rey Mysterio reported heavy swelling. And, Rey Mysterio has had a career filled with injuries. Some would say he's even injury prone. And that is not the kind of thing you want to be known for. Sin Cara is known for it, but Rey Mysterio's been in the business for a very, very long time. And let's be honest, Rey Mysterio is probably in the best shape of his entire life. But even being in the best shape of your entire life, you can still get injured, you can still get hurt, you can still get battered, and you sure as hell can still get bruised. But viewers and subscribers, aside from everything that we have talked about, fans reportedly soured, fans reportedly were going bonkers, and there was backlash. The fans were rioting. They were hijacking the main event of Roman Reigns and John Cena at a WWE live event because Kane versus Brock Lesnar match at a live event ended in a few seconds, 12 seconds, 30 seconds. The match ended so abruptly between Lesnar and Kane that when the main event came on between Roman Reigns and John Cena, there was no respect. It was thrown out the window. The fans didn't care about John Cena versus Roman Reigns due to the booking of Brock Lesnar and Kane. A 12-second or 30-second match. You gotta be kidding me. Now, once again, the fans pay the ticket. They pay their hard-earned money, but I understand you can be mad and frustrated at the booking. And we know that Roman Reigns, and they're chanting, Rusev Day, CM Punk chants. And, the fans have, a right to spew out what they want to say. But you also have to respect the wrestlers in the ring. You also have to have a certain respect and admiration for those guys going in their ring and busting their behinds and giving you a show worthy of your money. But once again, it is the USA. We are in the United States, and it is your prerogative to chant and say what you want to do. Heck, I guess it could have been worse. They could have left the seats. They could have left the arena. I don't know. Maybe some of the fans did leave the arena during the match. I don't know, but I know the fans were rioting during Roman Reigns and John Cena. But that's not on Roman Reigns and John Cena. That should have been on Brock Lesnar and Kane. So what does the fans do the next match? match, the main event, the closing show, the show that you're going to remember, the match that you're going to remember? Well, they probably are going to remember Roman Reigns versus John Cena. And I can imagine, that match was probably 10 times better because of what the fans were doing and what they were chanting and what they were doing behind the scenes. So viewers and subscribers, it was all obscene. But viewers, Rey Mysterio being hurt and injured, is this a huge detour? Is this going to throw a huge monkey wrench into the WWE's plans, as I talked about earlier in this very video? But aside from that, let's be quite honest here. Let's be quite frank. Rey Mysterio is a tough individual. Rey Mysterio has tore his knee. He has tore his bicep. He's had trouble with other, instances as it concerns his body. And when you put your body on the line, and when you do the kind of maneuvers Rey Mysterio's been doing, and when you're the kind of high flyer Rey Mysterio is, and you throw caution to the wind, you just never know what's going to happen. You never know the dynamic. You never know what can happen and how it can happen and where it will happen. But Rey Mysterio being hurt, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure the WWE right now will be like, you gotta be kidding me. Maybe we should have pulled Rey Mysterio. Now, Rey Mysterio was already being pulled from weekend live events before WrestleMania. Now he's actually really going to be pulled entirely, not because he's going to show up for WWE. The WWE were still having Mysterio, commit to the dates that he was committed to, and then the WWE were going to slowly bring Rey Mysterio back. Now you got to wonder, what were the original plans for Rey Mysterio? Was he going to return before WrestleMania? Was he going to return at WrestleMania? Hey, here's a way to protect Mysterio. Put him in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Have him come out last. Have him 619 people left and right, and then Rey Mysterio can win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Now, there was a lot of rumors, and quite frankly, there was a lot of speculation that the WWE was going to do away with that match. There was going to be no Memorial Battle Royal match. It seems like that plan that was on the back burner is now back on the table for World Wrestling Entertainment, and that is a good thing in my estimation. Now, everyone was excited last night about that Brock Lesnar and Kane match before it happened, because they said, well, at least it's going to go 5, maybe 10 minutes. I think the WWE could have went at least 5 or 10 minutes with that match. But the fact that it only went a few seconds is a little bit ridiculous. And I know the WWE right now, they're probably being like, oh, we got to be very protective. We got to watch out. We got to be very wary. We don't want Lesnar to get hurt. We don't get Lesnar to get injured. But the WrestleMania main event is already up in the air. We already don't know what way it's going to go or how it's going to go, because the fact of the matter is that Roman Reigns something could come out of this whole Roman Reigns allegations of the steroids, the drugs, what have you, whatever it may be. Something huge could come out of this whole Roman Reigns thing if, he is brought to justice, and something does, and there is proof and evidence of Roman Reigns doing what this said guy said he did. He says he's got the proof and the evidence. So, the WrestleMania main event is already up in the air. So, if Lesnar gets injured, and then Reigns gets in trouble, or he gets suspended or fired, and then you got Brock Lesnar who gets injured, then what's the main event? What do you do? What is the Universal title match? Do you bring back Bill Goldberg versus Braun Strowman? I'm just nitpicking now. I don't know. All we know is Lesnar had a very short match. The WWE is not going to try to chance Brock Lesnar getting injured or hurt. And can you blame the WWE for doing something so insane? You know what? When you look at it from a business standpoint, the WWE did the right thing. But when you look at it from another standpoint, it's like, the WWE could have went about this another way. But viewers and subscribers, on here, we have it the way, the Barash. Show entertainment, share and subscribe and smash the bell. Refresh my YouTube channel multiple times a day so you always know on the top rumors, news, headlines every single day. Now, viewers and subscribers, buy my merch. Click the link in the description of the video. Follow me on Facebook. Add me up and follow me on Twitter. Buy my official merchandise. Donate to become dedicated to Sean's View Entertainment by clicking the links in the comment section or in the description of the video. You'll just never know what's next. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the last piece of news I wanted to read on Rey Mysterio. Viewers and subscribers, what happens next? What plans that the WWE may have had for Rey Mysterio? Who will now be in the place of those plans? That's if the WWE has to shuffle and come up with another plan. Or could this be a swerve entirely and Mysterio isn't hurt or injured? Nah, he's injured, he's hurt. I'd like to think he's not hurt. I'd like to think that this is just a cover-up in the story, but I think we can all come to the realization that Rey Mysterio is probably hurt and injured, and, it is a sad state of affairs. And once again, viewers, any wrestler, any superstar, no matter what, you for them, against them, you boo them, you cheer them, you don't want to see them get hurt, especially just weeks before the Showcase of Immortals on the WWE Network. Rey Mysterio injured, WrestleMania. Oh boy, can you imagine what's going through Rey Mysterio's mind and his psyche? And Rey Mysterio must be so down right now. But injuries happen, things happen in the ring, accidents happen. It's a part of the game, and it's just a part of the 619. Your comments, your opinions, more to come from the brash, the brazen, Sean's Entertainment. I will not be overtaken. We always keep it prolific, consistent, and dedicated. What are your thoughts on Rey Mysterio's injury? How is the WWE going to protect Rey Mysterio? Will Rey Mysterio even return? Is there a deal in place? This is the undisputed destination for all things rumors, news, headlines taking place. Subscribe.